MG Rob back with you again. And now it is Saturday morning, the day before the first event. So almost exactly 24 hours from right now, the first car will be going off on course and the races will have started. So I'm working on my rear end housing, running brake lines this morning. Got all my brake lines run, wheel cylinders in. Now I have run these lines here differently than normal because I have a bracket I need to weld on right here that comes out for my sway bar link for my homemade sway bar setup on the rear of the car. So I needed to make sure they would clear that. So hopefully I'll have this thing in the car by lunch and we can start setting up the rest of the stuff. Well, it looks like this axle's not going to go under the car for this weekend after all. I had a little bit of a brain fart and I forgot that there is a difference in the length between the center line of the axle here and the flange between the two axles. Then when I did remember, I was thinking it was only about a ½ inch and that this was the shorter one, where the one in the car now was the longer one. It turns out that the early one is the longer one, and the drive shaft is just too long and I cannot use this. So I just spent 2 whole mornings getting this ready and trying to put it in before I realized that I couldn't use it right now. So I'll have to get another drive shaft made up before I can put this one in. Now the time that I spent on that would have been much better spent doing what I'm about to do right now. I was getting ready to bleed the brakes and I was just checking the front end and found that my lower kingpin bushing on this side is pretty wore out. It moves just a little bit too much. I'm not going to be able to pass tech tomorrow because it moves about twice as much as the other side did. The last time I was out, they complained about the other side and told me I should fix it before I come back, and I just remembered that. So I guess I'm putting kingpins on it today. So we'll see if I can get everything done. Well, the good news is I do have a set of rebuilt kingpins that was sitting on the shelf, because I do rebuild those here, and I usually do them in sets of 3, and this is the last set that I had in stock. Well, now it's about 6:30 Saturday night. Got the older end back under it again. Kingpins are in, brakes are bled, clutch is bled. Took it for a quick test drive, everything feels good. And since they're calling for a 100% chance of rain tomorrow, I just took some engine clear and went over all the bare metal just so it doesn't rust on me. Now I gotta put the headlights, turn signals, interior door panels and all that stuff back on it that is required for the class. And that's probably all I'll actually end up getting done tonight. So the extra little laundry list of things I'd like to do will have to happen in between this event and the next one. All right, car's on the trailer. It's starting to get dark. And I've got as much done as I'm going to be able to get done to it. So tomorrow's race day. It's MG Rob. Later.